What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here with part 15 of my Iratus Lord of the Dead Let's Play. So as we saw last time, we have defeated the Monster Slayer, the boss of the 3rd floor, and are ready to proceed to the 4th. Pretty excited to see what kind of new enemies this floor has in store. Now, I feel like we encountered every single type of enemy? Like, I was taking a look through the humanarium here, between the episodes, and I noticed there are a lot of missing spaces, but I don't believe the missing spaces necessarily mean we haven't encountered an enemy type. I know for a fact that we did encounter a Geomancer type enemy. I don't remember if it was on the 1st or 2nd floor, but I do see that it is not in the in these tokens, so it makes me think that it's one of these. We can't possibly not have encountered 5 enemy types. That seems incorrect, but it would be interesting on another playthrough to see if there are different enemy types. And here, for example, also, we know that we've encountered the regular Dampier enemies on the 3rd floor. They, I take it, would be either here or here, as after the swordsman, everything else is filled up by elite spots. So yeah, 2 enemy types are missing here. One we know is the Dampier, don't know about the other one. Anyway, just an interesting thing I noticed. Now, one of the comments that on the last episode pointed out that the Power Fist, the artifact that we got in reward for the last combat, is not in fact a weapon. Ironically enough, it is a ring. I suppose that makes some amount of sense. Not the kind of Power Fist I normally am familiar with. That would count as a ring, but nonetheless, I feel like that might be more interesting than the Ring of Decay, especially for the Dread team, for which the all enemies lose 1 block is frankly kind of useless, because they don't rely on it.
Mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
Yes, there we go. Now now it almost makes me think I want to get rid of the Infused Dagger, although that is a nice amount of damage, especially if there's a lucky stun. I really like this spell. It's very, very powerful. Not to say that the Power Fist is also not extremely powerful, but do we really need 2 spells? The problem with this is that you probably aren't going to... Since there's a cooldown, you probably don't need 2. I mean, we can keep it like that for now, but we could always put the Tempered Blade, the +6 attack, in there instead of this, for example, especially on the physical damage team. Obviously, the Tempered Blade would be pretty darn useless for the Dread team, but I'm not entirely sure what to put here for the Dread team if we weren't to use the Power Fist. I suppose we need... Ideally, what we would have is another ring, and so that we have 1 weapon and 1 ring. Or rather, 2 weapons and 2 rings, one of which was for the physical team, and one of which was for the Dread team. But anyway, that's just theory crafting. I suppose we should proceed. I don't think I'm going to use the Dampier yet. I did take a look at the abilities, which we will go over at some point. Maybe today, maybe another day. I didn't really see too many synergies there yet. I mean, we could possibly use her as a tank, because she does have the ability to recover vigor. So with every attack, and I believe she has a stance that also recovers vigor with counterattacks. So if we were able to force, for example, enemies to attack her... I have the strong suspicion, and I could be wrong about this, it's just something that I suspect that once we get the Blood Phantasm, a team that includes the Vampire, the Blood Phantasm, the Dampier, and possibly something else, maybe the Ghoul, I don't know, all these bloody characters could go into a separate team. But anyway, I do foresee some interesting synergies with the Mummy and the few characters, though, that I haven't considered up until now, is because we do now have this Eternity of Misfortune thing that extends all debuffs, which might be interesting. Anyway, just one more thing before we proceed to the new floor. I did want to put this 1 point into Blind Fury every time a minion misses when an attack. Iratus gains +3 Wrath. It's not that it's a lot, but it is a straight-up buff, so I feel like it's worth it.
It will be a messy slaughter.
Yes, and Rites of Carnage might not be a bad thing, although I don't like how it also gives luck to the enemy. But anyway, since we're going to the new floor, I think we're going to be bringing the Dread team for it, because I do trust the Dread team to be able to go through pretty much every situation that they encounter, unless it's something that is full of non-Dread units. So let's put... we need to level in here. You're 19, you're 19. I guess if we put you in here, you'll level up to 20, so you'll be good. And then these guys can go in here. The Dampier, we will give the 20 brain, level 20 rather, brain very soon, so it's not like these guys need it. Alright, yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Let's head out, shall we? Chamber of Iratus to the dungeon. Well, I equipped the power fist, right? Yes, I did. Alright. To the dungeon next. Choose a squad. Dread squad. Yes. Go. Alrighty, everybody heals up. Let's see. Buried just beneath the surface are the Catacombs, the dark secret of the Order. Here they train mages so that they can always conduct sinister and dangerous experiments. It was always meant to stay a secret, but recent necromancer troubles have let knowledge of this place to slip into the public. Okay. Making matters worse is that the mages were never expecting an attack from below, let alone that the attacker would be undead. The Grand Magister made his judgment. Instead of standing with the sorcerers, he sealed their tunnels and called back his paladins to the highest level in order to prepare a defense. The spellcaster would fend for themselves in the face of Iratus, where they will either prevail or buy the Grand Magister some time to muster his veteran knights for a decisive battle against the forces of liberated evil. Interesting description of this floor. It tells us that this is a sort of arcane laboratory, but up top we will be facing paladins and knights, so that looks like humans up top, and unclear what here, but paladins and knights, interesting. I wonder if they have very high sanity up there. You would think that paladins would be somewhat sane, or I suppose they can be considered to be insane in a different... Whoa. Those are some freaky looking units. I hope they're not immune to dread damage. Ooh, and we have a stele right here straight up. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I'm just taking a look at where the cultists and the steles are located. We do see a cultist here, but there's also one over here, so we can't go to both. Ooh. However, if we move up something like this, through this cultists, I noticed that we could then switch. Instead of going up, we could go to the side like this, proceed all this way, and I feel like you want to maximize your sideways movement as much as possible. Now, this would mean we would run into an elite squad and a quest very early, which might be a cause for concern. Oh, but then we would have to... okay. So we would get a lot of sideways movement out of this. However, it would be compensated by all this upwards movement like this, and then a little bit more sideways movement out of here, but it would be a considerable amount of cultists here. In the alternative, we could move, let's say, this way, and I do have a tendency to move into this direction. There is a decent amount of sideways movement here, and then we could go back like this, I suppose, which would bring us back towards these cultists again. It seems like there are a lot... Wow, there's like an elite squad at every juncture at this... on this floor. Interesting, interesting. Alright, let's see what these new enemies are about, shall we? Let's go. And go, please. You know what I should have done? I should have used their Philosopher's Stone. You know what? We'll use the next fight. Alright, so these guys all do seem kind of have sanity. Living armor. Tons of armor. No resistance. Not probably going to be so good against this type of team. And Spell Thief. Lots of resistance. Spell Thief. I don't like the sound of that. Alright, let's see what you got. These shady individuals are gifted with a rather rare form of magic that allows them to drain power from other magic users. Naturally, most mages do not approve of such a practice, which is why there are no dedicated schools in place to train them. Only in the underworld do such scruples fall to the wayside, thus joining a thieves' guild is the only way for someone to master this power. Okay, I don't like that, against the Dread Team. And living armor, intended to subdue rogue mages. These suits of armor are powered by raw mana. Unlike the regular golem or a dark knight, their magic is not perpetual and will quickly fade unless constantly fed more magic. This makes them plenty effective when fighting against Iratus, since there is little difference for them on whether they fight a common wizard or a necromancer. Although technically, nobody here has actually fought against Iratus, have they? They've only fought his minions. Let's see, feature, immune... Although I suppose you could say Iratus is present if he's using his spells. Kinda hard to say. Anyway, let's see. Immune to stress attacks. Well, that's a concern. Oh, damn. Okay, the Dread Team's going to have a tough time on this floor. Plus 50 attack until the battle ends each time Iratus casts a spell. Ooh. I don't like these enemies, damn. And there's 2 of them that are immune to stress attacks here. And, huh. Alright. Well, let's drive the Spell Thief insane. I would be interested to see what, wait, what's his feature? He doesn't have a feature. Alright, well, let's start by driving him insane. Yeah, oh, yeah, I did notice that these guys didn't have stress bars. Damn. Oh, that's not good. Alright, alright. Begin with no tomorrow. Drive you insane first, and then we'll switch to physical and magical damage, I suppose. The shadows do dance, friendo. I suppose you're going to start spamming shadows within shadows. Right there. Yeah. Alrighty, alright, well, you can remove everybody's wards. With enough casts of shadows within shadows, I suppose we could whittle down these living armors. They're going to try to hurt the, oh, they don't seem to hit very hard. Oh, it might be that they're reliant on waiting for Iratus to cast the spell. You're going to check your little dagger. Adorable. And you actually got completely through his armor. Interesting. Wonder what that's based on. Now, nobody's in a stance, so Morbid Howl would be pretty useless right now. So we are going to use Accelerando. Now, it is a stress attack, but can the debuff actually function against the living armors? I would like to know whether the... whether debuff works. Yeah, the Banshee is basically completely useless. And they're not immune to the debuffs, just the stress damage. Okay, this guy's now insane. Let's see what this does him. 75% chance betrayal. Okay, that's good. That's good. We should keep you alive to do more damage to the living armors. Now you, no tomorrow would probably be pretty useless now, so you're probably going to start doing, try to do physical damage. Let's see. Dark Cleansing is meh. We could use Ravenous Abyss, which will straight up reduce their vigor and heal you, but I think we'll wait for next turn to do that. Let's go Edge of the Abyss. These guys have so much armor. Damn, we need attacks that penetrate through armor. And you can attack anybody. You could start attacking the Spell Thief, but I would like for him to do betrayal damage. Let's see how much damage this does to one of the living armors. I'm curious. Oh, they both have block. Damn it, okay, fine, but never mind. Okay, amount of damage to the Spell Thief. You could start doing Far Grasp damage to these guys, because Ghostly Inferno would be kind of useless. I think it's the only way. Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, Far Grasp, begin. I suppose it's time to start. Let's see. You, once again, go Shadows within Shadows. Yeah, just keep spamming that. Just keep spamming that. We're not going to kill the thief early. Let's go with... What the hell do I do with you? Just keep spamming Accelerando to debuff them, I guess? There you go. There you go. Alright, Living Armors. What are you going to do? Most likely attack. Accelerando does not stack with itself, unfortunately. Wow, really? You guys attack 3 times? Damn, that's annoying. And you guys are getting really beat up by our... lose 15 mana, but excuse me... Damn, that's annoying. Okay. So we lost mana and Iratus lost spell power? Interesting. Alright, well, you're going to use Ravenous Abyss to heal yourself and reduce these guys' vigor. There you go. Now you're full HP. We did lose a decent amount of Wrath out of that, but it is what it is. Now you are going to go for Panic Blast. Make these guys move. They may be immune to that, but they're not immune to Shadows within Shadows. Very, very nice. And let's see. We could just straight up kill you. You know what? Yeah, we'll kill you. We'll kill you for one simple reason. You are first going to use Crush Bones on you.
Ashes to ashes.
Yes, I know, they get buffed. But that does not matter because you are going to die now. There we go. Now you're going to get hit by this once again. Your damage may be increased, but we should be able to survive. You probably are going to hit the Dark Knight. That means he won't be full HP for next round, but it's okay. Maybe we'll bring a physical team. Yeah, we really need things that penetrate armor. Now, it's actually interesting that we have the Dampier as an available option, because I believe one of her attacks does go through all block and armor, which might be very, very useful on this floor. Probably not a coincidence that the devs made you get Dampiers unlocked on the 3rd floor just before the 4th. Let's see, you. Well, all the Dread abilities are useless. Moves the target, removes all buffs, though. So we can still do that. Yeah, you're gonna hurt the Dark Knight. Sorry, Dark Knight. You're going to recover as best you can, even though it's only 15 recovery. Won't be quite full, but close enough. There we go. Plus, we should keep using all of these abilities just to ensure... Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Just to ensure that we unlock that Blood Phantasm as soon as possible. Everybody's mostly full HP. Hey, we got another ring. After a battle ends, there's a 25% chance that killed minions will revive. Huh. That's interesting. Or at least it would be if we really were reliant on them. Hey, and we got some more bones out of it. I'm happy every time we get bones because we get closer to bone golems. Alright, we didn't find anything interesting here, unfortunately. And let's see. Next up, we go to the Stele, so let's give Iratus a little bit of that XP. Keep leveling him up. There you go. Now, the question is, what do we move towards next? Oh, see, more living armors. Let's try the physical team on this one. Although it does concern me that the physical team... I gotta think about whether they can actually penetrate the defenses of these living armors. I mean... The Bride doesn't... I believe her crit doesn't penetrate defenses. I'm not sure that anybody we have does yet. I'll take a brief look at that in a second, but I wanted to take a look at the talents. What are we moving towards next? We already have Dark Enlightenment and the Overwhelming Ire. What do we go for next? I believe I did want to get Blood Magic. Maybe we should start saving up for that. The question is whether we go for Blood Magic or whether we go for Durable Materials. We could go Advanced Doctorate right now, which is fairly useless as I don't use Distillation that much, at least not on this difficulty. But the +8 Vigor seems like a pretty swell buff, and as I've noted many times, I do like the... I do like passive buffs, because they tend to be more reliable. But at this point, I think we have to be careful about rationing our spells. I would like to get Love My Hands Bloody as well, but it will cost us 4 points. But the +50 Wrath after killing with a Destruction spell, despite the fact that we don't really have Destruction spells, is very interesting because it would essentially make a loop with the Shade, where the Shade completely refills Wrath and mana, and then anybody can just spam Wrath abilities, and then Iratus can use the Love My Hands Bloody and the special spell to insta-kill a unit, and then gain 50 Wrath, which does seem quite nice. Obviously, I am not going heavily into the Destruction tree, as I like the Alchemy and Ire trees much more, and decently like the Magic tree, but we haven't gone through this because right now it still requires a lot of points. But I feel like we should get Finger of Death before the final boss. I don't know how tough it is, but the fact that it loses 10% of its maximum vigor and sanity, and everything is ignored, and all the debuffs are removed, this seems like it would be swell to have at the last fight. Because I would imagine the last fight is pretty tough. Not the last boss, not so tough, but nonetheless. Oh, you know what we should start doing? Yeah, so we can start using the Power Fist against those living armors. Anyway, I think Blood Magic is up next. That's what I was driving at. Let's just double check here. So, our physical damage team was you. Although, that would allow the skeleton to tank a lot of hits from the living armors. You and you. Alright, and let's see. Vampire. No. Vampire. Let's see, all attacks against the target ignore both block and ward, but does not ignore... and it would need Vampire to be in the back line, but it does not ignore resistance and armor, which is what we need right now. Physical attack. A critical hit will stun the target for 1 turn. That might be useful. We could use Spam Deep Bite and then use Crush Bones, or whatever it's called, on the target, because that will do double damage when an enemy is stunned. And that's a pretty nice combo. That is a pretty nice combo, in fact. Alright, well, let's try that out, shall we? Let's try out the physical damage team. We will need to apply some of our points in a second, though. Oh, you are ready to go for Auspex. So what's the difference between the two auspices? Blood Visions ignores block and ward, loses 20 evasion. Ignores block and ward, loses 30 accuracy. Both move the vampire forward. I feel like target loses accuracy... I feel like target loses accuracy is better. Generally, I'm thinking that the times that I would love to use this is against really, really tough enemies. that we don't want to hit, like, bosses. Like, imagine the Vampire applying the 30% accuracy buff, and the Zombo using Hexball for another 25 accuracy, and then possibly, if we get the spell, using the... I'm sure there was a spell that considerably debuffed accuracy, but I don't remember what it was. Ah, here it is. Blind. The target loses 20 plus 18 accuracy, so we could get them to, like, 0 accuracy. All that, and then use Mummy's Eternal Curse thing, whatever it was called, to double up on how long those debuffs last. That might make a boss completely useless in terms of damage. Although, if they are like anything like the Monster Slayer, they can remove debuffs from themselves. So I'm not completely sure about that, but it is an interesting possibility. Anyway, let's get back to you 1 second. Although, this only gives you accuracy, and you already have high accuracy, whereas this gives you evasion, which you do probably like a little bit more. But I still like this debuff more than the 20 evasion loss. I could be wrong. But the thing is, this makes them lose evasion, but everybody has pretty high accuracy except for the Headhunter, and I really haven't had a problem with evasion, at least not on this difficulty. I imagine the stats would increase on a higher difficulty, which would make me choose differently, but for now, let's go Grand Aspects.
Now, prove yourself.
There we go, and let's go into the stats briefly. I think we go for a little bit more vigor this time, perhaps. I mean, I did want to get 1 point into block and ward for you. Although we could also get 1 more point into luck. You are pretty reliant on that, after all. But force, you know, it's very close to 1 more point in block. Let's wait on that one. A Lost Soul, you have an upgrade yourself, your last upgrade. Misleading Beauty, no matter what, it does move you all the way to the back. This will only move you slightly. The target deals 15% more damage until the end of the battle. The target deals 15% more damage until the end of the battle. Oh, this does it to 2. You know what? No, I don't want this. I don't want it to do it to 2. Oh, damn, but this one increases her damage, and that's not actually a good thing, because we don't want her hitting us. But yeah, I like this more. I like this more. I mean, I suppose it could be used as a sort of finishing blow if the Lost Soul gets accidentally pushed to the front, or purposely pushed to the front, I suppose. Yeah, let's go Morbid Beauty. There we go. And stats. What do we put into stats here? Once again, last time I was saying that with you, we mostly try to buff your ability to survive. So it feels like this is all useless. We can't get more vigor because we can't afford it. We can't get more resistance or armor because A, they cost too much and it's not worth it. We could buff up your initiative a little bit. But the thing is, generally, you don't really act before everybody else. We don't really want you to use Benevolent Spirit until somebody gets hurt. So I'm not sure that that's particularly useful. And I guess we could Stream of Delusion. Like, if we start spamming Stream of Delusion and buffing up their initiative and then using Sudden Reality to buff up our allies, the benefit would be to get a little bit of dread power on you. You know, I mean, 1 for 3 is pretty worth it. And maybe 2 for 3 is also worth it. At least it'll empower you with that particular ability a little bit. Nah, fine. Do it. Become a little bit more dread powerful. Adding a little bit of dread to a physical damage team isn't the worst thing in the world. Alright, now you get your final upgrade, Seething Wrath. Target... Alright, these are the traps. Let's see. Attack doesn't spend action, Headhunter doesn't miss the attack. Well, that's nice. But it always... Ooh, the attacked enemy loses all armor and resistance until the battle ends. Hello. Let's see. The attacked enemy loses all blocks and wards. You know what? I'm going with Sundering Wrath. Oh, damn, but this gives you luck. Which would be better, because you're reliant on luck. But the fact that this removes all armor and resistance until battle ends, that's amazing. I think we have to go with this, even though this is superior. Even though the luck is better than the +1 armor, which you already have plenty of. Oh well.
Serve me well.
That will certainly serve us well, Iratus. Alright, now, what do we go here? One more upgrade into accuracy is a definite possibility. Let's see, we could also get 10 vigor for only 6 points. Or we could straight up increase your damage a little bit more, even though you already hit pretty darn hard. You know what? We do have the 6 points. Let's put these points into damage, and then the next ones we will put into a little bit more accuracy and a little bit more luck, and possibly a little bit more evasion, even though these are a little bit on the expensive side. All right, and I believe that's it for you guys. The skeleton doesn't need upgrades right now, so let's take this team out and try out the. Try this out against those living armors. Oh, you know what we'll do? Actually, we'll actually get this. Philosopher's Stone. Let's get a free artifact out of this. Oh, and you know what else? Speaking of artifacts, should we use Infused Dagger? You know what? No, we have to keep Infused Dagger because of the increased damage to stun. I was thinking that we put the Tempered Blade on you. Increases physical damage on all of you, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how effective that is versus these options. Wait. Damn it. Forgot to put units in here. Definitely the Zombo. He's only level 22. And ironically... I mean, not so ironically. I was about to say maybe we should put the... level up the Dampier with the Brain and start putting her in here. These guys are the ones that have the least XP, but it's fine as it is. Let's go. Chamber of Iratus. We don't have enough Digger Souls to use them, and I've talked way longer than I was expecting to at this point. Let's go. Alright, 2 more living armors and another spell feed. Let's see how you guys handle this. Obviously, you are going to go into Unnerving Fortitude. Let them all hit you. There we go. Now, you guys all have your blocks and wards. The question with you is... Attack doesn't spend an action, Headhunter doesn't miss the attack, but it is an attack in the sense that I feel like... This will get blocked by this, so we need to remove that. But who will remove it? I suppose we could have the Vampire remove it. Yeah, alright, let's do that. Sundering Wrath immediately. Let's remove all this resistance. Or armor, rather. There you go. Darkest Dungeon Sign. Lose 15 mana, annoying. You're going to... Oh, you're actually going to go for the Vampire instead of the Skelly. That's weird. I wasn't expecting that one. Hey, at least he removes his wards like that. Alright, you are actually going to go with... I mean, Price of... Substitute World is useless right now. We could pop a lucrative boon on you just to keep you tanking abilities. It's not like you're not going to be doing any damage, really. The other alternative is to pop a Panic Wave and give them all initiative, and then immediately use Substitute World next turn. One of the benefits of being here is that you do have... we could give them Hero Mania. 10 accuracy is not a huge buff. And then... right after that, we use Panic Wave. You know, let's try that. Let's do this, right here. Yeah, alright, you guys are going to get buffed up, and then you are going to get attacked, and then we're not going to use Hunger for Hearts yet, but we will soon. I did want you to try and stun somebody. A critical hit will stun for 1 turn. I mean, you have some amount of chance to get critted here. We should try to decrease your luck, but I don't want to use any spells to empower you guys. Let's see. We could also move you back to use Grand Aspects via a Returning Strike, which will move you back, but I think it's fine as it is for now. Let's remove your block. There we go. Now that your block is gone, the Headhunter will hit. You are going back into Unnerving Fortitude, of course. 2120 is pretty damn nice. You are going to go into Panic Wave. Let's buff them all up, and then we'll use a Substitute Word next turn. Oh! I just realized that these guys are also good against this team because the Skeleton can't use Creepy Clank. And if he can't use Creepy Clank, he can't super empower the Vampire because he can't drive these guys insane. That's really annoying. These living armors are really good. I mean, their damage is kind of lackluster, but they're really good at being able to absorb damage. Interesting. Interesting. Headhunter, I guess you could go with Abundant Harvest this time. That will remove your ward. And, I mean, it has a very small chance of killing you guys. I was I'm also tempted to just straight up pop another Sundering Wrath on you. Wait, I just want to double check that this removes all buffs and debuffs from enemies. Damn. If we remove your debuff, we lose that, so we should actually bring you down with as much damage as possible right now. We could go Abyssal Bounty. That'll probably straight up kill you. Ignores block, but it might actually be better to use it on you right after. You know what? Start with Abundant Harvest, remove that block at the same time as everything else. Do it. No dice on the lucky kill, but that's okay. Whale. Okay, that was kind of funny. Okay, and you, Deep Bite again. Try to do as much damage to you right now. You still don't need to use Hunger for Hearts because... Although, critical hit does deal more... You know what? Do it. Hunger for Hearts. We need to keep using Wrath for Blood Phantasm anyway. Do those. Nice bit of damage. I was really hoping for a crit there. You're going to attack the Skelly Boy, but he's alright. Same to you. Yeah, you guys don't do a lot of damage, especially it's difficult for you to get through all this. You, once again on the Abundant Harvest, I think. And then we'll buff everybody up with you next turn. Oh, you don't have a buff. What the hell? Did it miss? My bad. Huh. No, wait, these guys have no evasion. I didn't see what happened to your buff. I thought I buffed everybody up twice. Weird. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. You're going to go one more Abundant Harvest. Nice free kill on the living armor,
be
though.
worth something in death.
Oh man, now it's actually kind of pointless to use your misleading beauty thing. You know what? You're actually going to do. You're going to do a Vorpal Smite. Nice. Insta kill. I would like to heal you up. Let's see. So we are going to use not Panic Wave, but Price of Glory. Heal you up to full. There we are. A little bit less damage. You are going to steal our mod. Okay, that's really annoying. Alright, you are going to use Hunger for Hearts. Not because it's going to help us a lot, just because I want to use the Wrath. I want to use as much Wrath as possible. I'm almost tempted to use it again. But let's do a Deep Bite. I did not expect that to crit. You know what? You're going to use Creepy Clank. And just for the Wrath. What? Oh. There you go. Free Insanity. Minus 50 accuracy. Yeah, this guy's debuffed and... You. Use Abyssal Bounty. This will kill you and it'll get rid of all of our Wrath. Everybody's full HP, so we're fine. There we go. Nice. Alright, I mean, we took no damage, that's pretty good. Wizard Bones and Warrior Bones. What the hell, what's the difference? Reduces magic damage received by 40, increases physical received by 40, reduces physical received by 4. Oh, they're the opposite. Interesting, okay. Huh. I'm not sure who I would put these on, though. I mean, I feel like the Wizard Bones... Oh, wait, not the Wizard. The Warrior Bones would be okay on the Zombo, but I feel like the Zombo just likes physical damage more. What is this? Fortune Magnet. All minions receive 16 luck until the end of battle. That is a necklace, however. That is nice. That is nice, though. 16 luck, especially on this team, would be real swell. But would it be better than the one free ward? I don't think so. At least not right now. Oh, we got a free heavy armor. Minions gain +6 armor until the battle ends and have 12% chance to miss their turn. That's terrible. What the hell are you talking about, game? Wait, what? That's literally awful. Why would we ever do this? This gives us 4 armor and 4 resistance for free. And the Ribcage gives 6 armor until the battle ends without... Wait, this is... Yeah, this is a low-tier artifact, that's why. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll never use this. I'll disintegrate it at some point. Let's see. What do we have up next? We have to choose a direction, don't we? I don't really care for this, but it would allow us to go like this and then through here. Oh, no, we would actually miss these cultists. I was hoping to go for the cultists. Yeah, so we have to decide whether we go up like this. I really don't like how there are 2 fountains of restoration in this direction. That would be 2 completely useless things, even if we did get to move sideways like that. If we go like this, we could immediately go into a Sacrificial Altar. Or alternatively, we could go through the grave and then like up like that. Damn. Either way, I think we have to miss out on these cultists. This is too much upward movement. I think the best way to go... Oh, right there. Yeah. Like this, like this, like this, and through this, and then back around like that. And then maybe back around and up here. And then up here, and then back through this. More sideways movement. Or back up here, I'll think about that one. Depending on when we get there. Ooh, that would be pretty nice if we go through here. And then up here. And then we would get a stele and a cultists over here. Right to the boss. Although there is a stele over here as well. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here. Let's go to the Sacrificial Altar. Oh, we need a minion to sacrifice. I guess we could sacrifice this level 9 mummy. Could always make another one. We could always make another one, and it's only level 9. I'm not getting rid of the Dampiers because one of them is needed to level up, and one of them is needed for other purposes, i.e. to build the... I don't remember what it was building, but something. Building something. You, goodbye. What do we get here? Medal of Betrayal, Fallen Damp... Yes, we got a Fallen Dampier item. The Fallen Dampier receives a buff that reduces the damage they receive by 5% each time they take damage. Interesting. And Orb of Vulnerability. One-time use at the start of combat, all enemies lose 1 block of 1 armor. It's okay. It's okay, and we got a free Ectoplasm, a higher level Ectoplasm out of it. That's not bad. That wasn't bad, and in fact, let's give you your brain. You've been waiting for a brain so long, honey. Here you go. Yes, and then you... Medal of Betrayal, obviously. There you go. Enjoy. Enjoy. I'll deal with this at some point. Probably at the start of the next episode. I feel like I've talked too much this episode, so we'll employ next time. Plus, maybe I want to figure out which one of these to use. If anybody knows, is there anything you can do with useless items? I don't think that you can alchemize them for anything. I think you can... Wait, I mean, you can for vigor restoration and stuff. Where am I going? Let's see. This takes items, right? Yeah, it does. So you could use them for calcination if we were to need mana or extraction. Wait, no, extraction doesn't use them. Really? So we can't use items to make new items? That's kind of stupid. What about distillation? We can use this. So basically we could get vigor or mana for useless items, but that seems kind of stupid considering you could do the same thing with parts, can't you? Yeah, you could do that with parts, and parts are a lot less rare. Convert 3 parts of any type, and I take it this is also parts? Yeah, you can't use items here. So yeah, if anybody knows any other uses for the useless items, let me know, because I want to get rid of these vulture's feathers, and I probably will never give you the enchanted bone. I mean, I don't know whether the enchanted bone is better than the straight up 5% damage reduction, and I feel like even then, we might actually give you something else instead of either of those two, like the bloated flesh. The minion restores 6 vigor for each... No, wait, not bloated flesh. The enchanted heart, 5% vigor restoration of each round. That would make you basically unkillable. Yeah. But yeah, let me know if anybody knows. Okay, let's proceed. Another battle, all spell thieves. All spell thieves. That's definitely a physical damage team. I think we just need to. Oh wait, actually no, they're. That's a dread team fight. Because we could just drive them all insane, and then they'll all betray each other. Yeah, okay, we'll bring the dread team for this one. All right, let's go to the graveyard. Let's take out the Banshee. You can come along. And then let's put the level 19s in here. You, and you, and you. Lost Soul, I think you need levels the least because you're good without them. Yeah, let's do that. Dread Team, let's go again. You guys are already the highest level by far, so we don't need you. And I just want to double check for the Dampier, it's 200 Digger Souls. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there. Next round, even though we don't really need the mana recovery. And yeah, we're going like this, okay. Okay, oh, and we're going to get plenty of Digger Souls out of this, even though that's not that much useful at this stage anyway. But battle, go. I'm really hoping we will be able to unlock the Blood Phantasm super soon. We're still at the point where we only fight 3 enemies, so none of this is really that troublesome. Do this. Well, let's try to make this one quick, and Ghostly Inferno on all 3. There we go, it's a triple debuff, and a triple no tomorrow. You guys are going to get insane real soon. Yeah, you're gonna steal all our mana, but that's okay. We'll have you recover it at some point. You could start with shadows within shadows, but I feel like we're going to drive them all insane very, very quickly. Now, I do wonder whether that's a spell that they're using, i.e. if we were to debuff them with Black Radiance. Let's see. Shade target swap position, summon a cloud of darkness. Yeah, you know, just use shadows within shadows. I don't think it's super needed right now. I just want to use the, I just want to use more Wrath. Everybody use Wrath. Everybody's gonna use this damn annoying spell. Poor Iratus. Stop stealing his mana, guys. So rude. Hey, you actually used the spell on this guy. Did you use some kind of ghost spell on the ghost? Let's see. You're gonna Accelerano debuff everybody. There we go, that's already an insanity. Hopefully they all start betraying each other very quick. Oh, damn, this guy got inspired. Annoying. And back into No Tomorrow, please. Oh, we have 100 Wrath, we should use it. In fact... You know what, use Panic Blast right now. There we go. Insanities and debuffs all over the place, we get more out of that. There we go, these guys should be dead very quick. Yeah, the Spell Thieves are not very effective against the Dread team. Very much not effective. You could use Void Claws to kill you... Or come very close to killing you. You know what we'll do Crush Bones on you, because you're inspired. That did very... Oh, these guys have massive resistances. Yes, interesting. Oh, wait. How much damage will Void Claws do to somebody with that much resistance? It's magical damage. It ignores ward, but it doesn't ignore... It doesn't ignore resistance. Let's find out.
Toss them in with the rest.
Well, it's still massive damage. Okay, let's see. You can't use Accelerando from here, but you can use Desolate Scream. You could also use Morbid Howl, but they're not in stances. And it is a magical attack. I do like the fact that it has a chance to make them skip their turns, but meh. We could remove your buff, though. Iratus loses spell power. We could also... I mean, you're already insane, though. But we'll probably kill you physically. Let's do this. There we go, perfect. That worked out. That worked out, and then you move here and then take damage to the shadows. We need, everybody just spam Wrath abilities now. Let's use some Wrath. You, Ravenous Abyss. There we go. Who's next? You, Panic Blast. Honestly, that's kind of a waste of Wrath. Oh wait, but you're gonna kill him next turn. Yeah, just use it anyway. There we go, and then you use Void Claws to kill him. Perfect. Yeah, those guys were easy as hell.
My will is a tide.
Ooh, we got another thing. Let's see. Salamander Skin. An enemy receives 13 magic damage with each attack against the minion. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, Skeleton. Oh, Skeleton. I got something for you. Let's drape you in Salamander Skin. And let us, on top of draping you in Salamander Skin, you have the Jester's Visage, or whatever it was. Yeah, 5% damage reduction versus just continual damage. That's so good. Damn, alright. Wait. I want to try this. I want to try this immediately. Okay, wait, let's take these Digger's Souls quickly. Go. I don't care. Skeleton, go. Oh, damn it, we could have actually done this right now. Doesn't matter. Collect the Digger's Souls. We got, ooh, 2 new enemy types. Maybe we should take the Dread team for this, but no, I want to try out the Skeleton's new item. Alright. Salamander Skin. This would actually be decent on the Dampier as well. Damn, I actually want several of these now. I mean, the Skeleton does force attacks on him, but... Oh... What? I could have sworn I had another... Huh. Am I crazy? I thought I had another Jester's Visage, but apparently I don't. Weird. That's weird. Huh. I could have sworn I got a second one. Very strange. Maybe I dreamt it. Maybe I dreamt it. I can't have destroyed it. And I don't think there's a max on these. Okay, I must have dreamt it. It's alright. I must have dreamt it. Yeah, you're gonna lose blood damage. What I was saying was if we go for Mocking Riposte, which counterattacks whenever she's attacked. The Fallen Dampier enters a stance and deals 60% physical damage to any enemy that attacks her, and counterattacks restore vigor. Wait. Stance deals 100% stress damage, and enters a stance that does physical damage. What? Does it do stress damage or physical damage? Oh, maybe it does stress damage to the first target and then physical damage to everybody that attacks her. Yeah, but we need enemies to focus on attacking her, that's the thing. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. For now, Skeleton gets it. There you go. You'll be taking a little bit more damage, Skeleton, but I think this will be worth it. Do it. Do it, there we go. Enemy receives 30 magic damage with each attack, and it doesn't matter what your attack is because it's just a straight up 30. Okay. Oh, I'm excited. I am very, very much excited. Alright, let's go to the graveyard. Let us go to the Iratus statue, buff it up with our other Dampier. There you go.
The dead don't get to rest.
Well, they do in the mortuary, but whatever. Alright, let's go to the arena. Let's take out you and you. Excited to try you guys out. And let's see. You are in here. You are in here. You're the only ones that are level 20. Ooh, the Banshee's so close to leveling. I guess we gotta put her in here. And then after she levels, we'll start putting the Fallen Dampier in here. Alright, there we are. Let's do this thing. Shimmer Iratus. You know what? I don't like the fact that these are new enemies that we haven't encountered before. Let's use one of our consumables. I feel like otherwise we will never ever use them. At the start of all enemies must pass a sanity check. That is not bad, but with Creepy Clank available, might not be. Although, maybe we don't want to use Creepy Clank. And I feel like we'll never use Creepy Doll otherwise. You know what? Do Creepy Doll.
It embellishes.
We'll keep the Power Fist here.
Features.
But instead of the Infused Dagger, I think we're gonna go with the Tempered Blade here. There we go. Hopefully they don't get inspired off of that, but I guess we'll find out. We'll keep the Power Fist in here because we could do magic damage to the living arm. Wait, no, maybe, yeah, we can. I don't know. We'll see, we'll find out. I believe that's good. Let's do it. To the dungeon. And away we go. Well, let's check out these new enemies. Oh, another Filthy Elf. Alright, so you're insane immediately, and you are inspired immediately. Receives +1 initiative, restores 10% of max sanity to self and all. Oh, for the love of... Oh, wait, actually. I don't care about you restoring sanity. We're not a sanity team. That inspiration doesn't really hurt us. At least it empowers the vamp a little bit. Okay, so let's just see what you are. Warden. Another measure of security in case the mages turn against the Order. Now locked in with their wards, they are forced into an uneasy alliance in order to survive. Their armor was crafted specifically to resist all manner of spells and hexes, making them quite resistant to any curses that necromancers delight in employing. Oh wow, you have a lot of armor and resistance. Yeah, okay, the Headhunter is going to be real useful on this level, I feel. Everybody's super armored up and stuff. And then you. Sorceress, a magic caster trained to wield the element of water. Healing magic has always been in ample supply, so close to the Cathedral of the Order, yet a great effort was made to train a substantial number of these support mages nonetheless. Someone might have been preparing for a time when the mages would no longer have access to the vast resources of the Grand Magister. Ooh, Grand Magister, eh? Is that the boss here? I wonder. Alright. Damn, so you're a healer. So we have to kill you. Okay. You, Unnerving Fortitude. Well, let's start doing riposte damage. Both stress and magical. Oh, you're gonna buff everybody up, ain't you? Oh! The Lost increases damage dealt by 30. Oh, damn. Lost Soul, you're gonna eat their buffs. Let's see, you. Do we use Sundering Knife? You know what? No, just remove these guys' blocks. Start spamming Abundant Harvest until all their blocks are gone. Go. And there we go. That's one. You're going to do some damage. You're gonna miss, though. And, oh, that's so annoying. 3 attacks, really. Why do they have to make block completely useless, considering it's so expensive? You. Substitute word. I mean, I don't want to take extra damage, and we're probably not going to get a... Oh, it removes debuffs. I don't think it can remove Insanity, though. Or else it would be able to remove Inspiration, I think. Yeah, just do it. Wait, from enemies or all enemies? Huh, wait. Oh, wait, it's target yourself. Yeah, do that. Wait. Huh. So because they're immune to wait, what? Why doesn't it remove this debuff? They're immune to stress attacks. Is it because... No, they don't have resistance. Okay, that's weird. I feel like that's not right. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. You, I guess, go for Hunger for Hearts. You need to start restoring your HP already. That was quick. And then you are going to go with the Deep Bite. I wonder if these things are immune to stun or not. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, you do hurt yourself. Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll keep the Lost Soul healing you now. Betrayal, but Armor Absorb. Annoying. You, back into Unnerving Fortitude. You're just going to stand there doing that. Alright, Vampire, keep up with them Deep Bites. 27 again. Come on, crit, Vamp, crit. There's that buff again. Actually, we don't want to remove your debuff now that I think about it, because you have a 75% chance to betray, which might be helpful. You. I mean, if we just keep spamming this, we will slowly but surely buff everybody up more and more. Alternatively, we could just keep you at full HP, and then start spamming Lucrative Boon on you as well. Let's just do this. Let's just heal you. Because you are going to get hit. Continuously. You, one more Abundant Harvest.
Perish.
There we go. Okay, now all your blocks are gone. Ouch. A little bit painful there. You're immune, but not to the magical damage. Damage to you. Triple damage, but all of this gets absorbed, of course. There we go. Come on, betray, betray. Stance, ready. 40% chance to redirect any attacks from him to himself from an ally. Damage reduced. Okay, let's see. First, Unnerving Fortitude. Do we have anybody here that can break stances? I don't recall. Target loses all evasion. No. Moves the enemy to first position. You know what? I think we have to use Jagged Hook on you right now. Move you forward, start killing you. Alternatively, we could use Abundant Harvest again. You can't break stances. You know what? Use Jagged Hook right... Oh, but it's to a random enemy. Damn it, right. Right. You know what? Just use Abundant Harvest.
Ooh, I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
Damn, I'm really banking on that 2% there. You're gonna keep restoring people. Oh, damn you and your healing nonsense. Okay. A Returning Strike can do damage to the back line, which makes me think maybe we should start moving you forward. You know what? Yeah, I think we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch here. You're gonna move back, and then you're gonna move forward and start using your dual attack. You, Returning Strike, go. Nice. I was hoping for a crit, but nice. There we go. We're gonna switch up the way we do damage here. You're going to attack. Just removes the ward. Okay, that's beautiful. This time you are going to go with Lucrative Boon. Keep buffing you. There we go. Wow, this is a lot slower of a battle than the other one. I feel like the Dread team might have actually been better at this. Not so much because of the damage that they output. Oh, but when these guys attack 3 times, they take 30 damage each time? Damn. Oh, Skeleton. I think I love you. Let's see. You, yes, I moved you forward so that we could start using Vorpal Slash spam. What? Oh, to random enemy. Yeah. There we go. No kill there, but it's a 5% chance kill on 2 enemies, so that's pretty darn nice. There we go. You, Vampire, your job is to kill her, so keep spamming that Returning Strike. You're going to switch positions with the Lost Soul right now. I suppose we could use Grand Auspex with me. Nice crit. Alright, you're almost done. You're almost done. We can't use our magic spam on you. Yeah, you keep healing these guys. Not for long. The Vampire will be through with you soon enough. You keep using your riposte attacks, and you Substitute Word is kind of useless right now. We could heal you up again. In the alternative, we could pop a Panic Wave, buff them up, eat the buffs, and then buff up ourselves in turn. I mean, the targets gain 10 accuracy. They're already at max accuracy, so this really wouldn't hurt. I just want to double check. If we do... Oh, wait, we don't... Yeah, wait. I just want to double check this. You do this... Are you immune to the buff? No, you're not immune to the buff. Interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna need to heal the Skelly Boy next turn. Damn it, your betrayals are so useless. Back into Unnerving Fortitude, please. We do have full Wrath and Mana. I just don't want to power up these guys. That's the reason I haven't been using spells, if anybody's wondering. We could use Abyssal Bounty. That would straight up kill you. Although there's a good... Alternatively, we could go back into Sundering Wrath. Actually, I don't want to move you forward. You know what? You're fine as you are, I think. I guess we could try Jagged Hook yet again, but there's a good chance that we won't make it. Just do this. 5% chance to kill is pretty decent. That's actually a pretty okay amount of damage. We'll have the Vampire kill you now. It's not like our team is really losing anything. Like, they're not really taking damage. Kill it. Oh, 6 HP. We might have to use a spell on this. You. Oh, they're already moving before us, so this is the perfect time not to heal, but to use... this is the perfect time to use Panic Wave. There we go. These guys are immune. Your ward is still there. So Panic Waves do hit you guys. Okay, good. Now you can use... Oh, yeah, you keep killing yourself on the skeleton. Beautiful. What are you gonna do? Ah, damn, I was hoping he'd betray her. Oh, well. Ow, okay, now we need to heal the Skelly Boy. Man, that freaking item is amazing on the skeleton. Just amazing. Okay. Damn, but we have to heal you twice. I was gonna use Substitute Word to remove their buffs and debuffs. Oh, wait, but yours are gone already. What the hell? Oh, and one of them just died. You know what? Screw it. Just start healing. Just start healing. Go for Price of Glory. Do it. We need to do this twice. Presuming that the skeleton doesn't take even more damage. Do it. Right there. Vampire. Finish off the Sork. Alternatively, we could make you wait, and then we can have you move back and use your... Wait, but if you wait... I'm just wondering if we could kill both of you at the same time. We might be able to. If you attack them. Oh, well, you have redirect as well. Okay, wait. You're gonna wait. Wait. What moves you forward? Grand Auspex. Use Grand Auspex. All attacks against the target ignore both block and ward. Target loses accuracy. Vampire loses vigor. Okay, yeah, you're gonna use this on this guy. I have a reason here. Trust me. I have a reason here. There, I just wanted to move you forward so that we could use Abundant Harvest on you. Wait. It's going to do 20... No, we're going to use Cursed Doll on you.
Move those
just to make sure. Just to make sure. And then you... Oh, damn, now that I thought about it, we didn't actually need to do it that way. We could have just used Vorpal Slash to kill you both. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Abundant Harvest, please.
Your frail
You're dead.
bodies fail you.
Just you remaining now. The insane guy, but you have nobody to betray now, so you're actually going to attack us. That's funny. Alright, let's heal you both up, shall we? You have to go back into Unnerving Fortitude because you're about to be hit. Oh, wait, but you had ward, so it won't do damage. Yeah, we'll heal you to full anyway. We'll heal you to full. There we go, there's the ward. Go one more Price of Glory. There we go, now you're full HP, so we can leave this battle perfectly healed. I guess we could just push you forward with an Abyssal Bounty. You have decent amounts of armor. You know what? No, you're going to use Sundering Wrath. Let's remove all armor and resistance. There we go. I probably should have honestly used that a little bit more this battle. I didn't expect the enemies to live as long as they did. Let's see, you're at the end of the round, so you're just going to need to do as much damage as possible. Just do a deep bite. Let's see if we can't stun you. Damn it. And I said damn it because I wanted to... back into Unnerving Fortitude, please. I wanted you to crit and heal yourself. Yeah, we really need all that ward and resistance gone. Oh, you're very, very slightly hurt now. We could remove your buffs with a substitute world, rather. Or we could start healing the vampire. She does have 2 wards, rather. Yeah, start healing the vampire. There we go. And now stop healing the vampire.
Another.
Alrighty, now wait, what? You're immune to debuffs. That counts as a debuff? Oh, so the best way to kill you is by sanity. Okay. Well, you don't have sanity attacks, friend. So, you are instead going to... just use this.
So,
Nice.
This is
50% chance to kill after all.
years of evolution looks like.
And everybody's pretty much full. Oh, we got another ring. Critical hits by minions and enemies deal 30% more damage. Ring of the Cruel Leprechaun. Interesting. The minion becomes immune to debuffs. So it becomes a pseudo-skeleton, I suppose. Pseudo because not immune to buffs. Alright, no bones out of this one, unfortunately. But that's, alright. Alright, very useful, the Headhunter. The ability to kill with one shot. Very, very useful in various ways. Alright, next up, I do believe we have the Soul Spring. We don't have time for another battle, unfortunately. Alright, let's take that. Let's take that. Next up, is that any new enemies? No, they are the same enemies. They are the same enemies, but we will be fighting them next time. Perhaps with the damp here, perhaps not. Let's see how close we are. I mean, I definitely will deal with her... I will deal with this next episode. But, yeah, this episode was pretty lucrative in terms of getting the salamander skin for the skeleton. I really, really like the way this works. Because he's so very likely to get attacked. He's now one of our more powerful damage dealers. And you know what? Since this is rare, I don't want to lose the skeleton. I'm almost tempted to start giving him some legendary items. To replace his current items. We could actually, except for the skull, I'd give you one of these. I don't know. We could give him uncommon items for now. The thing is, you know, we'll have to decide who we bring for the final boss and award legendary items to those that we are definitely bringing to the final boss. Will the skeleton be one of them? I mean, he can probably tank whoever the final boss's damages very nicely. You know what, I'll think about this before we do this, but I really don't want to lose you, that's the thing. Anyway, with that, I'm going to call it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the start of this new floor. Next time we will proceed with more battles, and hopefully more new fancy stuff. Pretty excited to encounter different enemy types. There are none in the next battle, but I'm hoping that there will be some soon. Aha, there's a new enemy type right there, and I don't know what that is either. There's a couple new ones right there. And if we head out like this, around and then back through this way. Damn, we would miss out on a stele doing this. But we would get the cultists. We would get the cultists that way, so we could go like that, through both of these enemy types, and then up here, and then we could pick either that direction or that direction. This would give us cultists and a stele. This would also give us cultists and a stele. Some pretty decent directions both ways, so I think that would work quite nicely, rather than moving upwards like this Anyway, with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback with regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. If you have a second, please do take to leave a like and or a comment to support the channel. It really, really does help. As always, all glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.